hablar inglés.
We have, tenemos compañía. ¿Qué te parece? ¿Tu compañero también?
So maybe you could start out telling us more about your character. It seemed from the pilot that you weren't a very well-developed character yet, so we weren't aware that it would be expanding such a significant role, but now it indicates that you might have like maybe a dark secret as well. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, I hope so. We don't know much ourselves, but definitely there'll be, Jimmy's a police officer in San Francisco today, also fiancé to Sarah's character. Having Sam Neill's Emerson Hauser recruited Sarah's character, she's got this secret thing she's going to go on, so that surely will start feeding into the relationship, which will sort of develop a lot of character and relationship drama, which will be very present in the story. And also being a cop out in the streets of San Francisco with this going on, I think there's a lot of stuff that will be happening with that as well.
They haven't told you if you got a backstory or a dark secret yet?
You kind of start trying to find out as much as you can, but in my experience with these things, you don't really know much. You figure it out as you go along. I think they also feed off a lot about who the people are. I think that's a great thing in TV. I think we pay attention a lot of the times when they go along, sort of the characters get better because you start falling into them more, and it's almost like you start feeling more comfortable with the character. I think that's very exciting, that sort of process. On the one hand, you suffer from not knowing the full story, but you kind of gain the fact that you get to go along and develop a character much more depth.
You find yourself hovering outside the writer's room trying to glean information about things?
Yeah, here, we get to hang out with them and you ask questions, but they don't give you much.
What attracted you to this role?
I really love the script. It's very fast paced, and obviously, having J.J. Abrams behind it, he's a man with very good taste, and he's proven over and over again that he has good quality work. But the concept, Alcatraz, just the name is so sort of mysterious and has so much weight to it, and it's such a legendary sort of name. So even that, I thought, was a great point, and the team behind it, and the idea of what was going to happen, the setup. I like that mystery of people, prisoners from Alcatraz are coming back, and we don't know where they are. So every episode will have its own story that will wrap up. So you're feeding the procedural audience in a way, and then you've got the mystery that will underline it all. So I think it's very clever to satisfy sort of two different genres and make something. It's very unique and original, which is refreshing.
Your character, digamos que got killed halfway first season of series, and at least we are hoping that the same doesn't happen, in this.
Well, it ended up being a very good experience for me. So you want just to be part of these things, and you go along for as much as you can, really, and I'm just really happy to be part of it, and. At the moment, I don't see any signs of it happening again, but it could, and if it does, then you just bow your head, thank you, you move on to the next one. But at this stage, that's definitely not the plan, and you hope the show. I think there's a lot of story in it, so and I don't think I'd be here if I wasn't going to be part of it. So, yeah.
Do you feel comfortable in the science fiction themes that are here?
I like it very much. Yeah, I think the magic of camera, of TV, of medium is really, if you want to take advantage of it, to be able to play with magic and things that aren't real is a very good opportunity to use it. It's a very useful tool. So I do really like it. I like the enthusiasm. I think they're the most loyal fans in a certain way as well. And I feel there's so much. There's so many different worlds and genres within that sort of overlying sci-fi, or whatever. There's so many different versions of what is sci-fi, what is fiction. So I do like it a lot.
Were you a Lost fan, and what do you think of the difference and look like between Lost and Alcatraz?
I did watch a few episodes of Lost. I thought it was great. I haven't seen I didn't watch the whole show, but I think it's very different. I think this one will move quicker because every episode will have an ending. And I think that'll make the show be much much more fast paced. But so I think that's going to be very different. But it'll also satisfy those fans with the mystery of of another island, but a very different island. We know a lot about this island, whereas the last.
It's kind of weird, this album.
Yeah.
You remember that? The Alcatraz myth that...
Yeah, I really like that. I love the atmosphere of it when I read it, and even when I saw it. I think it's the world, the atmosphere, that sort of darkness, the cloud, what's going on. And San Francisco is such a great city, and so to be part of that world is very.
And did you visit the jail after?
Not after, no. I tried to go and sleep there, but they didn't let me. No, I didn't. I did go to San Francisco. I actually was lucky. I shot for a month in San Francisco now in February. So I got to. I killed two birds with one stone. I did a movie there, and I also got to feel San Francisco now, which was important for this character who's from there.
Is the entire show going to be filmed in San Francisco, or are you actually?
No, we're going to Vancouver. Yeah.
So you're only doing like pickup shots in San Francisco then?
Yeah. They'll do some exteriors. I think for the pilot there was like 3 days or something. So I'm sure we'll always be going. The main thing will be Vancouver.
You played a cop in the show. Did you have some training? Did you know?
Yeah, I did a ride along in LA with some police officers. So I spent like 2 days in their car.
How was it?
It's really exciting actually. I thought it would be. I thought I'd be really scared, to be honest, when something happened. Like I got into the car and the guy was like, "Let's go have lunch." And 2 seconds in, suddenly there was a shootout in the beach and the lights went off, and my heart was like, I was excited. I have so much more respect for these guys now and what they do, and also seeing the admiration people have for them. I think a lot of them they could get out of the uniform, but they like to be in uniform because you have a relationship with the people, because people come up to you, and that was a very interesting thing. And it's an exciting gig. It's dangerous, and it's a lot of respect, but it's definitely a cool job.
Better to play one on TV.
Yeah, probably.
It will be easy to distinguish villains and heroes in the film. Which is the villains, who's the bad guys, the good guys?
This one? Yeah, I think it'll it's there is in Sam Neill's, we really don't know. There is also a lot of mystery, and that's the kind of question that I can't answer because anything could happen, which is exciting because the surprise is definitely going to be there. Yeah.
Thank you.